This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
A man calls himself lucky after a close call during an accident this morning in Hazleton. We'll talk with him next. Hello everyone, I'm Ken Karen. I thank you for watching today. Let's get to the information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A crash this morning in Hazleton injured one person and took down a utility pole. It happened just after 9:30 a.m. When the Hazleton Fire Department arrived on scene, they found the driver of a white Volkswagen unresponsive, which they believe could have been caused by a medical condition. The vehicle was traveling on 15th Street when it sheared a utility pole at Lafayette Court, carried it through the Turkey Hill lot, sideswiped a vehicle at the pump, jumped a 2-foot median, and hit the side of a van that was at the light on Alter Street. The owner of the vehicle at the gas pump described what he saw and says he felt lucky to be alive.
I was pumping gas, then I went inside my car I was waiting for it to click, and then boom, this car just came flying. Like, I just seen like rocks just coming through. Like, I mean, I didn't believe my car was hit until I got out and I saw like the side on the damage. It was just crazy.
The driver of the van said she felt dizzy but otherwise okay. The driver of the Volkswagen was taken to the hospital. Traffic had to be detoured around the scene. Hazleton firefighters, police, and Lehigh Valley EMS all responded. A drumsman was one of 2 people killed in a 2-vehicle crash yesterday in Mountaintop. According to the Standard Speaker, the Luzerne County coroner identified the victims as 28-year-old Daniel Llewellyn of Drums and 38-year-old Paul Ventilli of Mount Carmel. State police from Hazleton are investigating the crash that happened along Route 309 just after 4 p.m. yesterday. Both drivers were found deceased. There were no passengers. Route 309 was closed for about 3 hours. A special mass was held yesterday at Marian Catholic High School in Tamaqua. Students, faculty, and staff gathered to remember 17-year-old Lexi Tessitore. The teen from Sugarloaf Township suffered serious injuries in a car crash back on July 6 near Shepton. She passed away on Friday. A GoFundMe account has been set up to help her family with funeral expenses. To donate, visit GoFundMe.com and search Lexi Tessitore. Well, could the city of Hazleton be featured on HGTV? Ben and Aaron Napier, the hosts of the show Hometown, are getting ready to launch a new series called Hometown Takeover. It's a 6-episode series coming to HGTV in 2021 that will feature the couple helping to revitalize an entire town. A local group would like Hazleton to be featured on the show. A fan page on Facebook titled Hazleton's Hometown Makeover Support Page has been set up to help Hazleton's effort.
What they're looking for is places that are in historic areas that are in need of desperate restoration. So as much as we're showcasing how awesome it is here and the different things that we do have and what we've accomplished, there's also a good chunk of the portion of the program that is going to show you a little bit more doom and gloom on what's hopefully to come. And by them stepping in and their effort of how we can hopefully jump forward and take the city to the next level.
No, how could you say no about walking away from your city? This is a city that we've all been born and raised. We know what happens here. We live here each and every day. We focus, we raise our children here, we raise our families here. But we also, bottom line is our city's a great place.
SSPTV helped to create the video entry, which will be submitted on Friday. Until then, you can like the Facebook page to show your support. Soup's on here at SSP TV News, actually down the road at Frankie's, but one lucky viewer will win 2 quarts of delicious homemade chicken pastine soup from Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant in downtown Hazleton. Call 570-455-7267, extension 108. Leave your full name and phone number, and we'll pick one lucky winner at random. You can only win once every 30 days on SSP TV.
Time now for weather on SSP TV News.
Let's take a look at the forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, a 60% chance of rain and then some freezing rain and sleet after 2 a.m. We will have a low of 29 degrees. Little or no sleet accumulation is expected. Then on Wednesday, a 30% chance of snow and sleet, then a slight chance of snow between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. It will be cloudy. High of 34, little or no snow and sleet accumulation expected. Wednesday night, we have a chance of snow and freezing rain before 2 a.m., then snow, freezing rain, and sleet likely after 2 a.m. Low of 29, wind gusts will be up to as high as 22 miles per hour, 80% chance of precipitation, new ice accumulation of less than 1/10 of an inch possible, new snow and sleet accumulation of less than 1/2 inch possible. Thursday, freezing rain and sleet, 90% chance, then rain after 8 a.m., high of 43 degrees. Windy once again. Thursday night, rain with a low of 36 degrees, 90% chance of precipitation. More rain on Friday as we have a high of 37, snow likely after 1 p.m., 30% chance of some snow on Friday night with a low of 22, mostly sunny Saturday, high of 32, and then on Saturday night, 30% chance of snow showers after 2 a.m., mostly cloudy, low of 26 degrees. Things keep getting more and more interesting in the race for the boys and girls basketball Wyoming Valley Conference Division I championships, and Hazleton area fans can't be thrilled about that. Here's the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. The Lady Cougars lost to Dallas on Monday, and the two teams are now tied on top of the Division I standings at 10-2. Hazleton beat the Mountaineers earlier this year, and both teams have 2 games left in the regular season before the Wyoming Valley Conference playoffs. North Schuylkill, they beat Pottsville to lock up the Schuylkill League Division I wildcard berth in the Schuylkill League playoffs next week. They'll play Monowi area on Thursday at 6 p.m. at Martz Hall. In other scores, Tamaqua and Marion both earned wins. Emma Kaczynski, who you can see this week on Community and EPA News, had 22 points for the Lady Raiders. Emily Shaw had 19 for Marion. She's now 3 points away from 1,000 in her career. Celine McGrody led Monowi area with 15 points in their win over Shenandoah Valley. Victoria Donovan led the Lady Devils with 17 points. In boys basketball, North Schuylkill beat Minersville with Jack Flynn having a great night, pouring in 31 points. Ryan Kovalik won the 100 backstroke and held 2 relay teams to victory in Hazleton area's win over Williamsport in the pool. The girls lost, but Marina O'Hara finished first in the 100 and 200 freestyles. Also in swimming, Tamaqua was swept by Saucon Valley. Brianna Dumont won 2 events for the girls in the non-league meet. Coming up next, we check out an agricultural lab on the go during a stop at a local school, and later in sports, we chat with Mike Brennan about his time as Hazleton area's football coach. Plus, Ron Marchetti brings us his take on local and national sports.
SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Mary Ann Bender of Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Mass will be Thursday at 9:30 a.m. at St. Bartholomew the Apostle Church in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Friends may call Wednesday from 4 until 6 p.m. at the Rossi Funeral Home in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Patricia A. Battelle of Shenandoah. Mass will be Friday at 9 a.m. at St. Cashmere's Church in Shenandoah. Friends may call Friday from 8 until 9 a.m. at the church. The Walukovitz-Orovitz Funeral Home in Shenandoah is in charge of arrangements. Alice Irwin Grand of Lehighton. A funeral service will be held on Wednesday at 1 p.m. at the Stanley and Lasky Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 12 noon until 1 p.m. at the funeral home. Mildred Ethel Marchetti of Drums. The Hartman Funeral Home in Drums will announce the arrangements. Dominic D. A. Mott III of Freeland. A funeral service will be held on Saturday at 10 a.m. at the Firo Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 5 until 7 p.m. at the funeral home. Lexi M. Tessitore of Sugarloaf Township. Arrangements will be held at the privacy of the family. And Anthony Charles Zola of Claire's. A memorial service will be held on Thursday at 11 a.m. at the Hazel Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 10 until 11 a.m. at the funeral home. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.